What's up, Starcraft fans? It is Monday, 4 AM in Manila. Let me just time for the weekly mutation. This week, we have Cremation on minor evacuation with Void Reanimators that revive enemy units and Scorched Earth that sets the terrain on fire under the enemies that we kill. So I'll be going this time as Stukov. It's time for some Stuking action, guys. Frightful Flesh Welder. Yeah, we'll do the mech one. We'll have Infested structure cooldown, so we can have lots of Infested, since, yeah, we won't have the colonist compound, so there's no point getting the volatile Infested. We'll have the Alexander cooldown because we're gonna want to have one area that goes for the 4 buildings. And mech attack speed, of course, to make sure that our Infested attack really fast. I'm going this time with a solo queue and doing a prestige trick. Thank you to Bean Veteran, Carrion Queen, and Darth Lixnix and Shadow Archon who are supporting me in the Pulse Cannon here. And thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. We will have a robust ally playing as Raynor. Not sure what his prestige will be, but yeah, let's see how it goes. My strategy here will be twofold. First, I will go for a bunch of Diamondbacks to go around the map, clearing the enemy buildings, and then making sure that no more Void Reanimators will spawn. Second part is that I will mass siege tanks, because the main objective of this map is to defend the ships, as they try to launch. The thing is that the Infested, for some reason, this map really like ships. When they're launching, only when they're launching. Like, they kind of ignore the ships for 90% of the game. But when they start, and as soon as the ships start to launch, the Infested are like, oh, I want that. Oh, I like the ship. Mommy, can I get a ship? We have a ship at home. Ship at home is that thing. We will go for what you guys have extracted. Okay, I would like to go for a command center first, actually. The reason for a command center first, despite the enemy base being defended, is that the command center spreads creep. I want to spread creep as fast as possible. I'll start one here. Right around here. Yeah. I'm the balls. Alright. Next is I will go straight for a factory. So I can, make the mech units that I need.
We don't have enough minerals.
Go.
That'll cost more minerals.
Alright, now we will refocus on the worker production.
Need more minerals for that.
By the way, guys, the Void Reanimators only start spawning when we kill enemies that are not the Infested. For example, the things that spawn from the Nidus worms at the first ship. Which, by the way, we're pretty fortunate to have in this spot. Sometimes it spawns in really bad spots. So you know what? All things considered, yeah, that is a good spot. Ally so far is making triple command center with no barracks yet. Okay. Wait. What prestige? Ah, that makes sense. So he's going for an air-based fleet. I just hope he doesn't mass battlecruisers because those take a while to ramp up, and then they don't really do anything against the Infested. They're single target dudes. I'd much rather have Banshees because Banshees have splash damage.
I think he might try to launch without you.
Underrated aspect of the Banshees. Splash damage.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
My apocalypse is ready.
Okay.
That'll cost more
That
minerals
I
than
want
we have.
the actually I don't need the anti-air one yet. Okay. Let's
We don't have
I get these Diamondbacks out. I
Need
need
more
them.
minerals for that.
Oh wait, what? Harvest over here, guys. That's okay. A-okay with you?
That damn fool pilot
All
started
right.
the engines. Commanders, that ship won't make it on its own. Minerals.
Okay. Invest this.
Do not be alarmed. This is only temporary.
Your brood has found something to chew on.
We don't want to lose the Diamondback this early. We'll probably lose it, but I hope not this early.
Allied
Okay.
forces are under attack.
Alright. Focus is down. Okay. I try to not
The infested are attacking the ship. You have to do something,
I'm
commanders.
gonna try to not. Oh, right click that down. All right. Oh, one more. Come on. Ah. The
Can't be done.
The
enemy is
Alexander
tired
is
mech,
ready for use.
and we will now need to fight off void reanimators.
Your forces have
Because
encountered the enemy.
yeah, I was trying to prevent the enemies, the enemy nidus from spawning anything. Because as soon as they spawn stuff, the void reanimators will come to revive them.
I believe the
It's unfortunate,
wishes to
but
test our defenses.
now you gotta deal with it. Okay.
Keep your mind.
I at least managed to delay it for a little bit. That's fine.
Okay, that ship's on its way out.
Okay,
Time to
this
focus
place
on
is
the
empty.
others.
Move on to the next one. Here comes the reanimators actually. Let me snipe this down first.
Allied forces
Okay.
are under attack. Oh, great. Your Zerg have mutated.
All right, let's lift off this command center, then land it here. Okay, Alexander has crashed. Get these guys to start harvesting
Allied
here.
forces are under attack.
Okay. There we go. It will make more. We'll make more.
Hostiles are heading
this
directly
thing.
for one of the ships. You have to stop them.
We're gonna destroy these buildings. The void reanimators spawn from enemy buildings, so we wanna actually delete those buildings as fast as we can to prevent more reanimators from spawning. That is the first goal of this map, for me at least. Okay, here's another one. Let me snipe this one. Let me snipe.
Our base
Okay.
is under attack.
All right. Snipe this one. All right. There's gonna be another set of stuff. We're going here. Oh, he is making battle cruisers. Oh, that is most unfortunate. Battle cruisers really suck.
Structure for a time, yes?
It's actually just really unfortunate. All right.
That Blackbringer killed a lot of us when the infestation started.
He's massing battle cruisers. This guy is terrible. Okay.
Hopefully, Amon will think twice before trying that again, but I doubt it.
Fine. We'll get through it. For the first part of the game, I'll just be
Complete.
massing a bunch of these diamondbacks.
Brood has found something to chew
Let's
on.
attack
Don't have
over here.
enough. Allied forces are under attack. Our allied base is under attack.
Alright, I wanna. Oh! That's not good. Okay.
We don't have
An
enough.
Apocalypse is ready for spawn.
Forces
Alright.
have encountered the enemy. Our allied forces are under attack.
Just hope he has something at home.
Our
Because
base
that's not
is
where I
under
am.
attack.
Ah, he does have battle cruisers for defending against.
More overlords required.
Go, ally. You do you.
The Alexander is prepared for launch.
Okay. Alright. Let's use Alexander over here.
The Alexander. I am glad your app never saw it like this.
Okay.
I hear.
Go, ally. You can do it. Okay.
Very clever.
Glory out of the picture. We just spawn all our top bars. We wanna get rid of all these things. Okay. More dudes. More over dudes. Okay.
Forces have encountered the forces are under attack.
Right. We just want to smash those buildings as soon as we can. Okay.
Spawn more overlords.
Allies started ship.
Keep your guard up.
Interesting
Keep
choice.
Infested at bay.
Strategy.
Blackbringer won't
Using
stay
what?
above ground
What is he
forever.
gonna defend these
You're
with?
gonna kill it
Battle
if you do
cruisers?
it soon.
Oh, dude, that is no bueno. Oh, what is thing?
Calling in the Hyperion.
He's actually, guy's actually massing.
Evolution complete.
Okay.
Forces have encountered the enemy.
Yeah, these guys actually massing battle cruisers against the infested.
Allied forces are under attack.
Okay.
Can't be done without more
Oh,
overlords.
here's another reanimator on the way.
Your brood has found
The enemy has taken an interest
Delete
in our
this.
base.
Delete this. Alright. Now we just kill the buildings and we're all good. For the ship. Okay. I have enough Diamondbacks, guys. I really want to transition to siege tanks pretty soon. For that, we'll need this engineering bay. Engineering bay will
Our allied base is
allow
under
us to
attack.
upgrade the volatile infested
Allied forces are
to
under
help out.
attack.
Because they deal splash
Oh
damage.
great, your Zerg have mutated.
Actually, yeah. Let's max out our dudes first. Okay. All right. That's this again. Nice.
Does have its
Forces have
strength.
All right.
encountered the enemy. We're off to a good start. Keep it up, and we'll get everyone.
A good
safely
start. Pita. All right. Let's get these upgrades. All right. Smash these buildings. I want to go to this far side. Okay, here comes another reanimator. Gotta snipe that. Gotta snipe and ate that.
Add-on is up and running.
Okay. Is the Banshee dead? Oh wow. He's actually pretty active.
Incoming infested. Stop them from reaching the
Don't
ship.
mind. That is actually fine.
Our eradicator started.
Alright, time to start
malfunctioning as
siege
the
tank production.
infestation began. Think you'll have time to destroy them? You didn't get around to killing Blightbringer?
Alright.
Don't
That should
worry.
be oh,
I'd
there's
rather
one more
we
here.
both live than die.
Alright. Now let's get
Here they
let's get
come.
siege tanks.
That ship won't last long against them.
Get infantry upgrades. I'll set my Diamondbacks there. We have buildings here yet. Alright. Here we go.
The
Forces
Alexander
are under attack.
flies
Allied
again.
forces under attack.
Alright.
Your brood has found something to chew on.
Have our siege tanks, boys. Once the siege tanks are up, it's
Allied
basically
forces
GG
are
for the
under
enemy.
attack.
Now we just mass siege
Don't have
tanks.
enough minerals.
Okay. Okay. Smash these clowns.
That bought
we
that
go.
ship a little more time.
Alright.
Might make all the
Use
difference.
the Apocalypse here.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Now we go here. Support our ally.
Your brood has found something to chew on. People on that ship owe you their lives.
Alright.
But
Now
there's
let's
still a few
deep
more
tunnel
to get
here.
up in the air.
Cool. So we can start this one. This is good. We're fine now. So just mass all the siege tanks. Just mass the siege tanks.
Launch in progress.
Cool, cool,
You
cool.
best get ready. Enemies headed for our base.
And now that we have our 18 range siege tanks, we really just have to sit here and wait for them to come to us. They're not really getting anywhere. Okay. Yes, notice that there are no more animators attacking our base.
You can't attack the eradicators after they're back in the facility. Hurry
Okay,
up
come
if
on,
you
siege
want to
tanks.
destroy them. Great. Forces are under attack.
Right? Allies intercept this attack. Hey, that's good. Good job, my ally.
Infestation does have its strength.
Get more tanks. Oh, there's a Banshee here. Okay, that goes.
Allied forces are
All
under
right.
attack.
These ones at the back. Move a little bit forward. My ally is kind of front running. Yeah, just delete these things. Cool.
Allied forces
Yeah.
are under attack.
Is going pretty well actually.
Your brood has found something to chew
All right.
on. Heads up, commanders. We got company coming.
Cool.
Incoming enemy attack. They're headed for one of the ships.
All right.
Evacuation
Oh wow,
in
he really
progress.
wants this one, huh?
You're in
All
your
right.
deck, commanders.
Okay with that.
Keep holding the line, commanders. Evacuation is almost complete.
Let's get these guys here. Okay. What is this guy have for anti? For scan? For Pokey Boys? Like,
Think I'll call down the hot period.
let's make some more Diamondbacks of our own.
Allied forces are under attack.
Make some detection of our own. To see like my ally is interested in scanning for me. Just letting those infested. He's just on the infested banshees keep attacking my dudes, so
Allied forces are under
I
attack.
had to make my own detection. Okay. Fine, smash that.
Our allied base is under
Cool.
attack. The eradicators
That
have
should be
gone
GG.
back inside the facility.
Yeah, 30 seconds remaining.
Really hope they
We
don't
should
blow
be
up the planet
A-okay, especially since we have siege tanks. Okay. Alright, there we go. This should be GG. Yeah.
The enemy's painted a target on my people's back.
99.
Taking aim.
Sure. Sure.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
We did it!
Alright. So that was yeah, that was the game. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else we could do, please leave that in a comment. Let's see the score screen. I think my ally had more kills. No, I had more kills. So what happened here was nice. So the prestige trick, by the way, allows me to gain the EXP at level 1. Let me do a little bit explaining on the prestige trick first. Like fast forward 30 seconds if you don't want to hear this. Basically what this is once the countdown starts for the game, you click activate prestige. Like here. Like for example, take Swan. You queue up for a game. You can do it with an ally, a preset ally, or on the solo queue. Either works. But what you want to do is take a commander who you have more prestiges locked and ready to go. Queue up for a game, and as soon as the countdown starts for the game, like look at the bottom left when the game starts. When it starts counting down, click activate prestige, then yes. During that countdown phase, what that will do is put your mastery level commander in the game. But when the game ends, you will get the EXP count toward your mastery level and your new prestige level. So if you do the prestige trick in imitation, you basically get what happens here. Unlock level 6. Unlock 6 levels in a single game because all that EXP went toward leveling Stukov. That's pretty great. It's pretty great to do when you're like prestiging all these commanders on 4 servers. Like it's just the best way you have of skipping the first 5 levels of the commander, which are obviously all the weakest levels. But yeah, let me bring up the score screen again to okay. Here we got stats. So I got 5 Reanimators, he got 4. We would have been a lot more if I didn't full clear the map. The full clear again is important if you want to not make the Reanimators a thing. Because yeah, as I said earlier, the Void Reanimators spawn from enemy buildings. So the more of them, the more buildings there are, the more places for the Reanimators to spawn. If you full clear the map, the Reanimators will no longer spawn, and you can basically play the map with just Scorched Earth. That's how we did it. And unit-wise, Battlecruise, yeah, 755 kills. Amazing. Yeah, I would have preferred Banshees here. Like, if he made Banshees instead of Battlecruise, I guarantee you he would have had more kills. And he would have maxed out faster, would have had it appeared more frequently, and more Duskwings. Yeah, he only used the Duskwings once. That is interesting. I would have made more, to be honest, but I'm not him, so he got out killed. For me, Diamondbacks, yeah, this guy was trying to hurry up the map. We beat the map in 21 minutes and 46 seconds. So, I was only still mostly at Diamondbacks. Yeah, I made 53 Diamondbacks to 31 siege tanks, which means, yeah, the Diamondbacks had more kills. But if I got a little more time, if I got time to set my siege tanks, I guarantee you, my siege tanks would have gotten more. But either way, Diamondbacks pretty good for this mutation because they kill buildings and they still have that slime trail, which also kills infested. And they have the anti-air thing, which brings down the enemies to their ground level. Allow the siege tanks to shoot at them. Alright guys, you guys had a lot of questions and comments last week. Okay, Tim B's Adventures really likes the commands I have. So if you guys aren't aware, I live stream on twitch.tv/ctg526. If you join me for those live streams, you'll be able to use the sound commands that I have, which are, yeah, they're pretty fun sound commands. And other redemptions. So if you guys want to watch me live, twitch.tv/ctg526 for the weekends. Like, it's like 4 days from now. 4 days this video goes live. You check it out. Twitch.tv/ctg. So Gerald asks why I didn't use Liberators instead of Diamondbacks. Liberators are fine for anti-air. They're not terrible. They're fine. The thing is, I am trying to demonstrate for Stukov what you would want to have in 90% of the situations, rather than 10%. The Diamondbacks are great for like 90% of situations. The only situation we're not good at is fighting the shuttles on Void Launch. Everything else, they can just bring down whatever enemies there are and then zap them or let them die to siege tank fire. Because yeah, the only things that the Diamondbacks can't bring down are the shuttles on Void Launch, because those are map objectives. Otherwise, you can just go mass Diamondbacks every game and win anyway. And yeah, I added siege tank splash damage. Yeah, Liberators take the starport and yeah, sometimes it works well. Starport works really well, but other times you get to fight like Vipers, Storm, Seeker missiles. It's really irritating to split those, and you'd have a much easier time just using Diamondbacks to bring down whatever enemies there are in the air, and siege tanks to finish them off. But yeah, Liberators aren't bad. It's just Diamondbacks are better. Vega asks, why not take both expansions as my commander? The reason is, I'm basically soloing the map as one commander. I don't have an ally. That means I will need as much army power as I have. Really, have the firepower I need to beat off the enemy solo. So that's why I'm getting my allies' economy to harvest that, or my allies' workers harvest those bases for me. I need all the army supply I can get, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. It's like, the point of this is to get as much army on one commander as possible. That's why I'm taking 4 bases, to get the biggest army I can possibly get. If I have 4 bases worth of worker saturation, that's like 3 bases of workers that I'm giving up. I'll still have the crazy economy, but my army will be considerably smaller because most of my supply isn't the bases. So yeah, for me, it's just better to have your allies' workers harvest the hatches. So what if you pick a Zerto partner? You don't need to build pylons for your probes, automated gases. Yeah, that's true, but actually, there's no downside to that. Wait, there is. Zeratul as a hero will spawn, so I have to like blink him into some sort of cage to keep him from being a factor. There's a downside, but good feedback. I will take it into consideration. Although I still think that Rainer is the best because of his mules. But anyway, thank you all for your comments. I read them all each week, including the critical ones. Please join my Discord group if you want to chat more, or appear in one of my videos. Also, please vote in the weekly mutation, in the weekly mutation polls linked down below. If you want to help support the channel, you can become a Patreon supporter by clicking the link on the top right of the screen. Any support will immediately give you preferred status for content suggestions. And if you have any more questions, ideas, and feedback, please leave them as comments down below, and I will do my best to respond next week. See you.